What in tarnation are the players of this season thinking? 4 people going out with idols back to back to back to back. Hunter was the biggest challenge threat in the entire game, loses the immunity challenge. It's like, you know what? I'm probably not going to go home. I'm not going to use it. Everyone knew that Tiffany's idol existed, and she was like, yeah, they're going to put out Q. I'm not going to use it. Nobody freaking likes Venus, but did she use it? No, siree, bub. And then Q was targeted over and over and over again, but does he use it? Nah, no siree, bub. It is honestly so astounding to me that these players could be so dunderheaded in the cranium that I had to make up a theory for why I think the idols are not being used. I think production told them that if they find an idol, they're not allowed to use it, but have to tell everyone that they found it. And I'm not trying to be rude, but no one on this cast seems like a good Survivor player. It seems that Jelinski kind of got screwed over in the edit from what we know now, because we all know that Q suggested quitting that challenge. And Jess shouldn't have been on Survivor, let's be honest. And now she's mad online because people are actually trying to play the game. If you can't find a fake idol that someone is leading you towards, you're a lost cause. See, the problem with Randon is that he was actually a competent player. Production saw this and said, hey, that's not allowed in this season. So they made him get an injury and kicked him from the game as soon as possible. And Banu is Banu. Don't get me wrong, I love the guy from an entertainment standpoint, but casting him on Survivor was definitely a choice. I do think it's kind of weird that all of the other Survivor YouTubers, like Once Upon an Island, are acting like Banu killed their mom and blamed it on their dad, like that bad CW show. Jim had an idol, a females alliance, and the person she was trying to take out didn't have a vote, yet still became the first person voted out of her tribe. I don't know how you would do that. Liz thought that Venus was a good social player. That's how out of the loop she was. That's like calling Jeffrey Dahmer a good human being. I loved him, bro, but you were in an alliance and then immediately turned on it for no good reason. Soda, despite her hating my channel, I think her flaw was she just tried way too hard the entire game. And also, why have the name Soda for Survivor? Like, obviously, it's going to be more fun to write down Soda than Bin. And then we have Tevin, which is a weird case, because I think this show wants you to think he's a good player, but he didn't do anything. I know he wanted the viewers to think that he pulled off the Soda vote, but even if he did, it wasn't a good move. You can vote out your number 1, just don't do it at the final 12. And this final 5 may actually be, unironically, the worst final 5 we have ever seen in Survivor history. Liz Wilcox is one of the worst players my eyes have ever had the displeasure of seeing on my TV screen. She sleeps while everyone else hunts for the immunity idols. She screams like a banshee because someone doesn't take her on a reward challenge. Hey, maybe next time, Liz, why don't you just win it yourself? The entitlement is strong with this one. If Survivor was a band, then Ben would be the backup singer who got hit by a car 14 hours before the concert started. My man wrote down the wrong name on accident somehow. How does that even happen, Benny boy? Ben's strategic ability does not rock. And Maria is actually trying to play the game. It's just, unfortunately for her, no one else in this freaking game is. Like, voting out Charlie would have been 8 million times better for everyone's game than voting out Q. And honestly, she's probably just going to end up being the first boot of the finale. Kenzie, I know she's probably a lot of your people's winner picks, but can I ask you one question? What in tarnation has Kenzie done in this game? Can you please give me one answer other than her social game is slightly above average? She's likable. That is all she has for her resume right now. If Charlie somehow loses to Kenzie at the end of the game, then it will be the most bitter jury to ever exist, considering Charlie is actually playing a pretty decent game. And yeah, I'm not going to be making a review for this newest episode because it's one of the most boring things me and my friend have ever watched. We literally skipped past the part of Maria saying why she's happy she won immunity because we didn't care. Yeah guys, that's going to be the end of this video. If you made it this far into the video, comment down below. Q the Cutie will rise from the ashes and become Bruce 2.0. And yeah, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video when I'm talking about how depressed I am that Kinsey won the game.
Hey everybody, this is Bruce here for Season 45 Survivor. Now, I, Bruce, the greatest Survivor player to ever exist, demand that all of you subscribe to Meme View. That's M-E-M-E, View. And hit the like button. Or, if you don't, you end up like me on Season 44. Alright? You don't want that, do you? Peace!